a great pleasure to welcome you all to workshop. Our resource person, Dr. K. SHOBA, for this workshop. Dr. K. SHOBA is an assistant professor of commerce in Sir Theagaraya College, Chennai. She has nearly 23 years of teaching experience in
Madam, you can take over, I suppose. I think she has left.
Okay. Due to some technical issues, she is not able to continue. Okay, directly we'll start.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. You go ahead.
Yes,
Yes.
we'll go ahead.
Yeah.
We'll inform Gayatri.
Yes, ma'am. I will inform.
Okay,
You can go ahead.
Yes, thank you.
nom-
Good morning to the organizers of this workshop.
nominated
We'll inform Gayatri not to continue with her because there is so much of disturbance in her introduction.
Gayatri, ma'am, you can mute yourself. Shobha, ma'am, you can continue, ma'am.
Okay. So good morning to the organizers of this workshop. Mr. A.N. Henry Maris, Secretary Sir, Dr. B. Golden Kisha, Principal Madam, Ms. P. Gayatri, Assistant Professor, and Dr. Kumaran Sir, HOD, Department of Computer Science, Jaya College, and to all the participants. Hope all are safe at your home. Today, due to this pandemic situation, it has become necessary for all the teaching fraternity and students to update and adapt themselves to the new technology. A paradigm shift is required today from traditional classroom teaching to virtual teaching. There are various platforms available for online teaching. To name a few, Kahoot, Edmodo, Testmos, Zoom, Slido, and Google Meet and Classroom. Out of these learning management system, I will focus on Google Classroom today. Since this is going to be a workshop, at the end of this session, all would have learned how to create a Google Classroom and how to attach material assignment and how to create a quiz and view the grades from the teacher's point of view and how to attach assignment and answer a quiz and view the marks obtained by the students from the students' point of view. So I would like to give a brief introduction about Google Classroom. So I will share my PPT with you. Since this is a workshop, I'm going to concentrate only a little bit of theory, only a brief introduction about the Google Classroom. As you all know, that Google Classroom belongs to the family of Google, which is useful for the teachers to manage their classes. This tool is designed in such a way that the teachers can teach lessons through videos and attach it. They can also prepare notes, give assignments, and quiz for assessment. It also helps to make better communication with the students through stream, and subject experts may also be added to the classroom. Some of the features were it assists teaching in a digital form. The students can be assessed by giving assignments and quizzes. The gradebook is maintained by the classroom automatically for all the students. It is absolutely free and it does not cost too much for us to operate this classroom as we need only the net connection. It can be accessed from any part of the world. Discussions can be made with the help of stream page if the teachers allow. There are also plenty of benefits which has been derived by the teachers because of using this Google Classroom. It is simple for the teachers to create a classroom and invite the students to join. They can share the materials in the form of videos, PPT, or Word document. The students can be accessed by giving assignments and ask them to submit in a particular date. Late submissions can be identified automatically by the classroom. The teachers can also assess the students by preparing quiz, and it can be scheduled for a future date. The quiz can be immediately evaluated and the results can be viewed by the students. The progress of the student can be viewed by the teachers individually, as well as the overall performance can also be viewed. It saves a lot of time and paper. The teacher need not take printout of assignment materials and quiz. It is secured and affordable, as we need only the internet connection. There are also benefits for the students if they use the Google Classroom. It is easy for them to join either with the help of class code or mail ID. They can use either Android mobile or desktop or laptop. They will be alerted with a notification through their mail whenever material, assignment, quiz are posted by the teachers. They can download and view the lessons according to their convenience timing, and they can view the lessons at any number of times. Again and again, they can go through the lessons because it is already recorded and you have downloaded. You can download that. They can give a break and view the materials because nowadays so many complaints have been there, like if the students use the mobile or laptop, it gives stress to their eyes. So Google Classroom it will not be in a problem at all because you can download the videos and as and when you need, you can view the lessons. So this will avoid stress to their eyes. The assignment can be attached and the result will be received through mail. So these are some of the features and benefits for the teachers and students. And now with this a brief introduction on Google Classroom, I'm switching over to the practical session because this is a workshop. So we need a lot of time to go through the process of Google Classroom. Okay, so I'm switching over to the practical session. Now, I would like to say some instructions so that you can learn. I request you to join the classroom and not to create a classroom now, because now this is a combination of all the participants, like some of them are students, some of them are teachers, faculties. So I will create a classroom. You can join as a student so that you can see from both the teacher's point of view as well as student point of view. So you can try it out later, and this is going to be a recorded session which will be shared by the organizers later. If you have any doubts, please type in the chat box. At the end of the session, I'll be able to reply. So since there are too many participants, I cannot ask all of them to join the classroom due to certain limitations. You can just observe the process. So now the first step is to the first step is to how to create a Google Classroom. So now if you are a teacher, so I'm going to teach from both the point of view, teachers as well as the students. So now if you are a teacher, you should have a Gmail account for creating a Google Classroom. That is very, very important. So you need to have a Gmail account. This can be now how to create a classroom. This can be done in two ways. Either you have to type the Google Classroom in your browser like this. Are you able to view my desktop, my screen? Kumaran
Yes,
sir?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
Right, thank you. Now, there are two ways of creating a Google Classroom. Either you go to a new browser or type like Google Classroom. Now, if you type Google Classroom, now you have the second one, no? Classroom.google.com. So you can select this. Now you are in a page like classroom.google.com. So either, again I'll repeat, either you go to, there are two ways of creating a classroom. So either you go to a new browser and type Google Classroom and select classroom.google.com. So if you select that particular address, you will you can see this, you can view this page. Otherwise, the second method is you should have a Gmail account, right? You'll go into your Gmail account. So you will with your user ID and password, if you are opening, this is the inbox, this is my inbox. So either you can go to your Gmail account. You first method is you will separately you will type Google Classroom and you will log into your classroom.google.com. Otherwise, you'll go to your Gmail account, open your Gmail account. There to your right side top, are you able to view this 9 dots? Just click the dot and you scroll down. You can find the classroom here, right? So you can click here also. The same page will be appearing. Okay. Either way, you can go into the classroom with a new browser or to your Gmail account. So you can view this page. Both the pages are same. Okay. Now I'll close one of that. Right. Now, once you have you are into this particular page, there is a plus here, plus icon. To your right side top, you have a plus icon. Now, just click that. It shows two things. Either you can join class or you can create a class. Now, if you are a student, you are going to join the class. Now, if you are a teacher, you are going to create a class. Now, I'm going to create a class. You have to accept these terms. Just click this and you click continue. So that now we are going to create a class. Now create a class. Now this is, I'm going to create for the B.Ed college. So I type the name of the class. So we have to give the name of the class here, B.Ed. Now section, A section or whatever, commerce or English or computer science, whatever you want to give, you can give. So under subject, I'll type the college name. So I'm typing the subject to be college name, or you can type subject also. So after filling up all these things, room, you just don't want to do anything. So the class name you have to type, section if you want, you can type, and subject you can type. So under subject, I've just typed the college name. Now you are going to create, just click this create. So a classroom will be created. A Google Classroom will be created in the name of B.Ed. It will take some time. Yes. See, now I have created a classroom, Google Classroom called B.Ed under the college name NAZARETH College, right? So there are two methods of creating a class. Either you go to a new browser or to your Gmail account, and under Gmail account you can see to your right side top corner you can see that 9 dots. So if you click that 9 dots and if you scroll down, you can view the classroom, Google Classroom. Just enter that and click that plus icon on your top right and create a class. See, because you are a teacher now, So you're creating a class. If the students are going to be there, they have to click join class. But they cannot join class unless you are going to create a Google Classroom, because as soon as you created a Google Classroom, can you see this class code under B.Ed? Can you see this class code? Now this is going to be the password for the students to join the Google Classroom. So now this is now this is the class code. So the students, what the students have to do, they have to join the class. How to join the class? This is the class code. So as soon as they can go to the Google Classroom, and they can click that plus icon, so they can join the class with the help of this class code. I request Gayatri ma'am to type this class code in the chat box. I request Gayatri ma'am to type this class code in the. Are you able to view the class code D4IW67U?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So now this is the class code. The students can join the Google Classroom with the help of this class code. They have to go to the Google Classroom, to their right side top, click that plus icon, and select the join class. So if they select the join class, immediately it will ask for a class code. Now this is the class code. Now once the teacher is going to start this particular class, now can you see this theme? Now if you want to change this theme, you can change the theme here. To your left, to your right side, you can see select theme and upload photo. So select theme means it is automatically it is there. Some few pictures will be there. You can select from whatever picture you want. English and history, maths and science, arts, or whatever. You can select from those. It is already available. It is fixed. So you can select the theme, or you can upload the photos which you have, which if you have it in your system already, you can upload a photo here. So now I'll try to upload a photo from the system to change the theme of the class. So now I've uploaded a photo. Now I'll select this as a class theme. Now this will be changed automatically if you want. Now the next step is, after creating the Google Classroom, you have to invite the students. So now the students can be invited two ways. The first way I already told, that the students can join with the help of a class code. So this is the class code. I told you what is the class code. So that is the class code. The next step is to invite the students. See, so many students have already logged in. So now there is another way of inviting the students by entering their email ID. So for that you have to, there are four pages here: stream page, classwork, people page, and grades page. For a teacher, you can view all these four pages. For a student, this grade page will not be visible. Only the three will be visible as a student. So now I am, as a teacher, I am going to go to the people. And under, if I want to add the students, I have to go here. So can you see the people icon here, plus? So you have to click this. So as soon as you click this, you are going to invite the student to join the class. So type you should know the mail ID of the students in that case. So suppose I am going to enter a student. So now this is another mail ID of mine. So as a student, if you know the student's mail ID, you can type here and you have to select this. Then only you can invite. Oh, so many students have joined. Then it is a problem for me to join. Okay, so whenever you want to invite the students through their mail ID, you have to go to the people, and there are two peoples are there, teachers and students. If you want to add the teachers, you can add here, or if you want to add the students, you can add here, but you should know their respective mail IDs. So just now I created a mail ID. So again, I'll teach you how to invite the students through the mail ID. You can go to the people, go to the students. Under that, you can click the, to your right side, you can click this plus button. Plus button, you can type the mail ID of the students. You can type the mail ID of the students and select the mail ID, and you can invite here. This is cancel and this is invite. So when you type, and it will be dark so that you can invite. Okay. So if the students are not joining, it will be like this in a gray color. If they have, you have invited, still the student has not joined, so it will be in gray color. If the students have joined, it will be like dark black color. Okay. So now this is the student which I have invited through mail ID. So once the student has joined, it will become dark. One minute, I'll make the student to join the class. Same way, if you want to add some other teachers to be subject experts, or if the teacher is going to share a single subject is shared by two teachers, then you can add here. You can invite a teacher also. Okay, so now I add a teacher for this classroom. So I'm adding Gayatri Madam as a teacher. Yes. Now, can you see this is a gray in color? So once she joined, it will become black. So whenever you want to add a teacher, go to the people page, and under people page, click the teacher here, plus you can add the teachers if you want. If you want more teachers, you can add. And the students, if you want to add the students, go here, click this plus icon. You can invite the students with the help of their mail IDs. So this is my personal account. This Google is my personal account. So a maximum of 250 persons alone can join this particular classroom, including teachers and students. The maximum number is only 250 because this is my personal account. That is the reason. There is a limitation for this. Okay. So now we have created and we have created the classroom, and we have invited a teacher, as well as we have invited some students. So many students have joined. Can you see? So many students have joined. Those are they are the participants, right? So now once you have joined the classroom, you should know all these tabs. So what are the uses of these particular tabs? There are 4 tabs. For a teacher, there are 4 tabs. Now, as a student, these students can view now only these 3: stream, class, and people. Only they can view, not the grades. Only for a teacher classroom, it will be like the 4th page, grades page will be there. You can view that. Now I'll teach you what are the uses of all these 4 tabs. Now first one is I'm going to go to the stream. Okay. Now this is used to post any announcement made by the teachers. As and when a teacher is going to upload material or assignment or quiz, it can be viewed in this page as notification. Now before that, you should, under the stream page, you see this flower icon. This is called settings, right? Now you click this particular settings because as a teacher, now you want to decide whether you can allow the students to comment and post or not. So for that, again, I'm telling you, you can go to the stream page, you can click the settings. Now we are going to change some settings. Now here, can you see this is the class code, where the students joined with the help of this password. Then here you can copy and you can send it as a message to the students. Now, if you don't know the mail ID, so what can you do? You can do only one thing, like you know the contact numbers, or you may have a WhatsApp group with your students, right? In that case, you copy this. Here, see the copy is here. So you can click here, click the down arrow under class code. Under general, under the class code, you can click this down arrow, you can copy, and if it will be copied, this class code will be copied, and you can send this class code via WhatsApp or the message, so that students can join the classroom. Okay, if you don't have the mail ID. Otherwise, if you have the mail ID, you just do the process which I already told you. Okay, the next one is under general, you have the stream. Now here only you are going to select whether the students can post and comment, or students can only comment, or only teachers can post or comment. So once you select this, students cannot communicate with you. They cannot discuss with you. They cannot ask any doubts through the Google Classroom. So now I select this. Students can only comment. So you can make whatever changes you want, you can do. And here classwork on the stream, show condensed notification, hide notification. So it is a small notification which you can see under the stream, right? So now that's it about the setting. Now I'll save this. After choosing a particular settings, you can save. So now automatically, now this is the stream page. Here, whatever message you want to convey to the students, you can type the message. So now I'm going to share something. I'm typing good morning. So after typing, whatever message you want to type, you can type it and you can post. You now click here. This is the post, that is you're sending the message to all the students who have joined the classroom. Otherwise, if you want to send this particular message either tomorrow or day after tomorrow or on a later date, you can schedule this. Okay, now I'm here. You can select the date and select the time, and you can post late on for a future date. You can post it. So now I post immediately so that all of you who have joined the classroom can view this message. Okay, so whatever announcement you want to make, you want to give to your students, you can make use of this stream. Plus, whenever you are, see, before I am doing, the students have already sent so many good morning messages. Okay, good, thank you. So now this is the use of this stream page. So you can send any announcements. But if the settings is, if you are going to change the settings like this, the students, only the teachers can post, students cannot comment. There will not be so many messages you saw just now from the students. So students cannot post or students cannot comment at all. Okay. So let me change the setting for the time being, because otherwise you will not be able to view the materials or assignment which I'm going to send. Okay, I'm changing the setting because I have to add the materials and have to show in the stream page. Okay. Now this is about the stream page. You can change the settings and you can give any message you want to give to the deliver to the students, and you can post it immediately or you can post it for a future date. So that's about the stream page, and whenever you send a material or assignment or quiz, that will be highlighted here. That will be notified here in the first page. Okay. So right. The next important one is the next page is classwork. The second page is classwork. Now, this particular classwork is very useful for you to send the material as a teacher. You can send the material, you can send assignments, and you can send quiz also. So now how to go about this. Now first I'll teach you how to send the material. So go to the classwork page and you can see to your left side this plus icon and create. So just click this. Now a drop box is here. Assignment, quiz assignment, question, material, reuse, and topic. Now I'm going to choose, I'm going to teach you how to add the material. Just click this plus create and go to the material. Select this material. Now, as soon as you select this material, this page will be open. See the material. You have a title, right? Now, I'm going to give a title. So whatever subject you want to attach as a material, you can attach. So now I'm typing the title to be basic concept. This is my subject. So I'm typing according to my subject. This is a basic concept. And under the title, you have the description. So this is optional, whether you can type or you don't want to type. If you want to give some description, you can give the description. Now this is, I'll tell you, this is about introduction. Okay, this is an introduction chapter, something like that. So as soon as you select that, as soon as you go to the classwork page, under classwork page, you have to click that plus create, and under plus create, you have to select the material. So as soon as you select the material, this page will open. Now I have typed title according to my subject. I've typed basic concept, and description, it is optional whether you can type or you don't have to type. So description, it is introduction about the chapter. Now to your right side, can you see here for which class? So now this shows class. Now already I have one more class called BCom. So now we are in B.Ed classroom. So this classroom, okay, for B.Ed classroom. And here you can see the students. The entire students will be there. So you can select whether you are going to give the material for all the students or to particular selected students. It depends. Now I'll give the material to all the students. Now here it is the topic. No topic has been created now. Now I'm going to create a topic. So click that create topic. Okay. Now this particular subject is under income tax. So whatever subject name, you can give it here. Okay. So whatever materials you are going to add to a particular subject, that subject name alone you can type here. Okay, that's it. So now we under materials, you have given the title, you have given the description. It is optional whether you can type or you don't, just skip it out. And here to your right side, you are going to select for whom you are going to give, either for the which class you are going to give, B.Ed or a BCom or BA, whoever, BSc. So any student, any what degree. And here whether you are going to give the materials to all the students or only a few students you are going to give. Here you are going to type the subject name. That's it. Now you are going to add the materials. Now come under the description. Can you view this two words? This is add and this is create. Now this is add and this is create. Now what to choose? Now you have already prepared materials. Okay, materials can be in the form of a Word document, PowerPoint presentation, or a video also. anything you can have. Okay, so but you've already prepared and it is already ready in your device. It is there in your system. It is saved in your system. So in that case, you can go for add. No, if you have not prepared in advance, now only you're going to prepare the material either as a PPT or as a video you're going to do now. Then you have to go for create. So if you click create, you can see these documents. Docs, this is Google Docs, this is Google Slides, Google Sheets, drawings and forms. Now this we are going to use in a quiz, which is very important. I'll teach you later. Now this is Google Docs. This is nothing but this Google Docs is similar to our MS Word document. It is similar. Same way, this is slides. This is similar to our PPT, and Google Sheets, it's similar to that Excel sheets. So, and drawing, you can draw with the help of that pen and all will be there. No, MS painting, it will be like that. So, if you are going to create the material presently, then you can go to this create and select whatever type of file you want. You can choose one among this, and you can create and then you can post it. Okay. Now I have the material already in my system, so I'll go for add. So if you click add, now again here there are 4 items: Google Drive, link, file, YouTube. Now first one is Google Drive. Suppose if the materials is there saved in your drive, Google Drive, you can choose this. Suppose if your material is somewhere in the website and you know the link address, then you can click add and type the link address and you can add, right? The third one is file. Now, if my material is in my system device, then I can choose this. Now I'm going to do that. Then if your material is in any YouTube, you can click this YouTube. I teach this also, right? Now I'm going to click the file because the material is there in my device. So after clicking, this new window will open. Now you have to select this one. Select files from your device. Just click it out. Now, this is the folder which is there in my system. Materials. Now I am going to add an MS Word. So select that particular file, open. Now it is here, heads of income. Now I want to add some more materials which I have. Like I said, I can also add a material under PPT. So again, I am going to add more files. So now I select a PPT. See, the PowerPoint presentation is added. Now I have a video also. A lesson which has been done in a video, it's here. But I'm not going to select because that will take time for us to upload here. So I'm skipping that video part. Okay. You can add, if you want, you can add that also. After selecting whatever materials you want to share it with your students, after selecting all from your device, just upload that. Okay. See, it takes some time, right? Now, can you see it is attached? We have not sent to the students yet. It has been attached. That's it. Okay. So before sending to the students, you make sure that under materials, you have typed a title and a description, which is optional, and to whom, which class you are going to send, and to who are the students you are going to send. Those things you check it out, and this is the topic, that is the subject name, and either you add from your system or you create it. Okay. So once you finish off all this, now you are going to send it to the students. How to send it to the students? To your right side top corner, that's again post. And post, if you click this, immediately it will be sent to the students. Or if you want to send this material on a later date, tomorrow you want to send, or next week you want to send, you can schedule. See your post, schedule, save draft. Now post is immediately it will be sent. Schedule means you are going to select for a future date, like next week also you can choose, and time also you can type. You can also select a particular time. Okay, but I'm not going to do that for a future date. Now I'll post it immediately. So click this post. It takes some time. Now, yes, see, under classwork, I have created income tax, a subject called income tax. Under income tax, I have send a material under basic concept. Now, can you view in the classroom? The same thing can be viewed under the stream page also. Now, see here. Can you see? Now, this is the material which I just sent just now. Okay. This is the new material which I've sent just now. Okay. Now, this is from the point of view of the teachers. I have sent the materials. Now, I'll one more thing. I'll show you how to send from YouTube also. Again, go to classwork plus create. Click that plus create and go to the materials. Again, I'm going to send another material, which is the definition. I'll say definition of tax. Okay, I'm going to send this material. Description, it is optional whether you type or you don't type. Now again, I'm going to select a topic. This is income tax, about income tax. So I've already created a topic. Previously I've created this topic. So I select that income tax topic. Now I'm going to add, click on add. Now I'm going to select from YouTube. Just click that YouTube. Now see YouTube. Now under YouTube, you just write whatever you want to search, you can search here. You can search here. Definition of income tax. Okay. You can type that and you can, whatever you want to search, you can search there. So definition of income tax. See, many YouTube materials have been listed out. Okay. So now I'll select this. What is income tax? So I select this. So after selecting, so whatever you want to select, whatever file you want to select, you can select. See, so many things have been listed out. So whatever YouTube material you want to select, you can select from here. So select the particular YouTube content. So okay, I'll select this one, second one, right? After selecting, you have to add. Yes, can you see that has been added here? Now I am posting immediately. After posting, now can you view again? I have added one more material called definition of income tax, and that too, that is from a YouTube content. So you can also see under stream. See, now I've posted two materials, one from my system and another from the YouTube. Okay. Now, again, I'm going back to the classwork. Now we have sent the materials to the students. Now the students who have joined the class can view the same what you can view here under stream. These two materials can be viewed by all the students who have joined the class. So many students have joined the class now. So many students have joined. So they can view this particular material. Okay. So the next one is, so you have, after sending the materials to your students, after 1 week or 2 weeks, you wanted to assess your students. Now for assess your students, you can assess the students by two ways. Either you give assignments or you give a quiz. Okay. Now first I'll teach you how to give an assignment. Same way, go to classwork, click this plus create icon. Now can you see the first one? This is the assignment. So whenever you want to attach an assignment, just click this assignment. Same way, what we did under materials, the same procedure we are going to follow here also. Under assignment, just give a title. So now I'll give a title like I'm going to give an assignment under GK. As usual, instruction, it is optional whether you can type or you don't have to type the instructions. So suppose this assignment has to be submitted within 3 days. So I'll type. Has to be submitted within 3 days. So this is your instruction which you want to give to your students. It is optional whether you give or not. But since this is an assignment, we have to give them the deadline. So I've given not same way, title, instruction, and now come to your right side. Now you have, again here, you have to choose the which class, which degree you are going to be at or become, whether you are going to select all the students or you are going to give only for few students. So this particular assignment, and definitely you have to give some marks for the assignment. So that is points. Okay. So now I'll give 6 points for this assignment. Okay. So I'm going to give 6 points for this assignment and due date. So now we are going to give 3 days, right? So due date, here you can click the due date under this. So today is 7th July. So I give 3 days, 8th, 9th, 10th. So 10th. I have selected 3 days and the time is optional. I'll say 6 p.m. Right? So here you're fixing the due date. Within which date the student has to submit this particular assignment. You are fixing here. So you should not forget this, because otherwise anytime the students will be submitting the assignment. So you are giving the deadline. You can give 3 days or 1 week, whatever time you want to allot as per the students requirement. You can give the time, 3 days or 1 week. Now here again topic. Now this is this is GK, general knowledge. So I'll give a new topic, general. Right. And can you see this new one, rubric? Now this rubric is nothing but for the evaluation part. Now if you are selecting this rubric, which means you are going to give some criteria, the 6 marks, how we are going to allot the 6 marks for the assignment. So it may be like you are going to divide your assignment into various criterions, so that each criterion will be allotted some mark, like 2 marks. So content 2 marks, heading 2 marks, conclusion 2 marks. So like that you can select the criterions under rubrics. See, create rubrics. See, can you see? Use scoring. Now criterion, title, and the points. You can say this is 2 points. That is the heading, 2 points. You can select this. And if you want to add criterion, you can add 1 more criterion like that. Okay. So that if you are selecting this rubric, if you are selecting this particular rubric, even the students will be able to know what are the criteria and what are the things they have supposed to concentrate while preparing the assignment. So now I'm not going to use this rubric. This is a GK only, right? Now I have to attach again. Now I have to add the assignment material. So if I add the same, what we saw under the materials, the same thing here also we are seeing under assignment. If your material, if your assignment is in your Google Drive, you have to choose this. And if it is somewhere in your website, you can choose this link. Or if your assignment you have already prepared and you have saved in your system, then you will select this file. And you can drag from wherever you have stored, you have saved, and you can attach this. Or if your assignment is in YouTube, you can select this. Now, for a change, I will go for this. Create. Again, the same thing. Create docs, slides, sheets, drawings, and forms. Now, I'm going to give an assignment under GK, general knowledge. So, I have already prepared, but still for the demo purpose, I'm creating again. So as if newly I'm doing. So I'm selecting this docs, which is similar to MS Word document. So as soon as you select, a new window has been opened. So this is the Google document. Okay. Now for this, now I can give this untitled document. So give a title. Now this is general knowledge. So you are giving a file name. So general knowledge. Now whatever assignment you would like to type, you can type as if you are doing in a MS Word. Same method. You can see this. Okay, the same tools. which we used to do in a Word document. And this will be automatically saved. You don't have to give Control S or something like that. You don't have to go for a save and all. So it is automatically saved as and when you type. Okay. So now I'm going to, since I've already created an assignment, I'll just copy this. Now I'll paste this. Okay. Now, yes, you have typed the assignment. So now this is the assignment. You are ready with the assignment. Now again, we'll go back to the classroom. Okay, because this is a new window, right? Even if you are going to close this, it will be there in your drive. Okay. So now you have typed. You have finished typing the assignment. Now you wanted to send this particular assignment to the students. As usual, you'll go here. So if you want to assign, here it is assign, it is not post. Okay. So assignment has to be assigned. Now here you can go to this down arrow. If you click that, again assign, schedule, save draft. Now if you want to schedule for a future date, you can save. You can select a particular date and time, so that you can the students can view only on that particular date. If you are going to schedule for a future date, that will not be in dark color for you. It will be in a gray color. Until it is going to be posted, it will be in gray in color. Okay. So now I'm going to assign this particular assignment to the students immediately. So I'll click assign. Now I'm posting this assignment to the students in the classroom, so that you can view under the class page also, classwork page also you can view. See, under general, this is GK, right? Otherwise, you can go to the stream. Here, I've posted new assignment. This is new material. So I posted the materials, 2 materials I posted. Now I posted an assignment I posted. So you can see even in the okay. So you can view under the stream as well as classwork as well as grades page. Now you can go to the grades page. Even under the grades page, you can view. Okay. Now can you see the students under grades? Right. Now again going back to. Now I've given an assignment to the students. Now the students has to answer this particular. They can open, they can download, they can open that assignment and they can see what are the questions. Now I'll see. For the teacher's point of view, they have to submit. The students have to submit the assignment. So I'll teach how to submit also. Students, those who don't know, please wait for some time. I'll teach you how to submit an assignment. Okay. So now, for the teacher's point of view, I would like to show one thing. Like, go to this view assignment under classwork. Go to this view assignment. Can you see here? Can you see here? Now this is called turned in and this is assigned. So which means in this particular classroom, there are 66 students are there. So I have assigned, I have given the assignment for these 66 students. So under assigned, there are 66 number. Okay, which means the students who have enrolled in this classroom are 66. Okay, so I've given the assignment to the 66 students, but turned in is 0. So what is this turned in? This is nothing but as and when the students are going to submit the answer to the assignment and they are going to post it, immediately this will increase, this number will increase and this will be reduced. So out of the 66 students, each one of them will be giving the answer. As and when they give the answer, this will increase. Okay, so the student, the teachers can check out this. So they can view for how many students they have given the assignment and how many students have submitted back the assignment. Okay, so this is the teacher's point of view. Now we'll make the students to submit the assignment so that this will increase. And I also teach you how to evaluate that particular assignment. Okay, so only if the students are going to submit the assignment, we can evaluate. Okay, now I don't know whether the students are going to submit. Let me do that. Yes. Now this is the, now can you see this is the student page? Yes. Kumaran sir, can you view this page?
Yes,
Kumaran?
ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Teachers, please make a note of this. Now I am there in a student's page. I'll show you the teacher's page also. Now this is the teacher's page where you can see stream, classwork, people and grades. There are 4 pages, no? Now this is student page. See here, stream, classwork and people. So only 3 pages can be seen. Grades page will not be there. Okay. Now this is student's page. Now as a student, now this is for the student's point of view. Now as a student, how to view the materials? You can either see from the stream page or you can go to the next one, classwork page. See, now can you see there are 2 materials under income tax, definition of income tax, basic concepts. Okay, you can click that and you can download whatever you want to. You can download in your system. Okay, you can view the materials or you can download in your, see, this is heads of income. If you click that, it will be there. You can download also. If you want to download, you can here. There are 3 dots are there. No, just click that, open in a new window and you can save it in your system. Okay, laptop you can save it or desktop you can save it. And you can learn as many number of times you want later on. Okay, now this is how you are supposed to view your materials which has been given by the teachers, right? Now this is the assignment which has been given by a teacher, right? Now you are supposed to submit the assignment within that particular date or before the date also you can submit, nothing wrong. Now this is the assignment. Yes, now this is the assignment. 3 questions are there, very simple. What is today's? This is for simple, for a demo only I have chosen this particular questions. What is today's date? Who is the health department secretary in Tamil Nadu? What is the name of the pandemic? Now these are the 3 questions. So now the student has to submit the assignment. How the student will submit the assignment? You can go here. Under the assignment, you can see view assignment. Just click this view assignment. Okay, so under, again I'll repeat, under classwork page, click that classwork page, you go to that particular assignment. If you click that assignment, you can see view assignment. You are going to select this view assignment. So click this view assignment. So the page opens. Now you are going to submit the assignment, right? So now can you see on your right side, your work, assign, plus add or create, mark as done. Now here only you are going to submit the assignment. Okay, so now I'm going to click this to your right side. Students, please make a note. You are going to the classwork page. You are going to the classwork page. You are selecting that particular assignment. Under that assignment, you have a view assignment. Click that view assignment. To your right side, your work, assign, plus add or create, mark as done. It will be there. Okay, so students who have joined this particular classroom, you can view this. So now we are going to submit the assignment. Just click this plus add. Now we are going to add or you are going to create the answer for this assignment. Okay, so what do you mean by add? Which is already there in your system. It might be there in your Google Drive or a link or a file. What I've already explained under materials and assignment, the same thing. So if it is there in your system, just click this file and you can add. Okay, I have, but still I don't want to do that. I'll cancel this. Okay, now if you have already prepared the answer for the assignment, you can do this. Otherwise, now only you are going to create new. So depending upon your assignment, you can choose one among this file. It can be docs or it can be slides or it can be sheets or it can be drawings. Okay, now I'll choose a MS Word type, that is docs. So create new. Under create new, I select. So everything will come under only add or create. Only one button is there. Okay, so only one button. It is not 2 buttons. It is only one button. So just click that. Here it is divided into 2 parts. So this one, these 3, first one is to add which if you have already created, if you have already saved in your system, or you can create a new one. Now I'll go to create a new one. Okay, docs. So same way how I did for assignment, same way a doc will be created. Okay, here the document has been created. So I'll click that. That is a blank document. Now I'm going to type the answer. See, the student name will be there in the file as a file name, SHOBA K7 GK. So you, or if you want to change, you can change it. Right now, these are the questions. What is today's date? Who is the health department? And what is the name of the pandemic? I think everybody knows the answer for this. So you can type the answers. For the first question, 7/7/2020. For the second question, what is the second? Okay. Who's the health department minister? Radhakrishnan. Secretary. I think the second question is health department secretary, Radhakrishnan in Tamil Nadu. Third question, yeah, name of the pandemic is COVID-19. Okay, now this is the answer. Yes, I have typed. It will be automatically saved because this is a Google Docs. It is automatically saved. Now that's all. You have finished typing the assignment. The answer to the assignment is ready. Now we are going to submit. For submitting, students, listen here. This is called the submission. This one button. That is submitting button. This one, turn in. So just click this, turn in. You are submitting the assignment now. Again, this small box will be there. Turn in your work. One attachment will be submitted for the classroom. Okay, turn in. Again, click this turn in. So you are submitting. Yes, see here, unsubmit. Okay, that is which shows you have submitted already. So twice you have to click the turn in button, right? Now, as a student, you have submitted the assignment, right? Within the deadline, you have submitted the assignment. Now, if even some more students can submit, if you are able to submit any answer, you can type it and submit, right? Now, as a teacher, as and when you receive the assignments, you are supposed to evaluate the assignment. Okay, so now you can view this assignment. Yeah, here itself you can view. Here itself you can see in the classroom itself, it's there. Classwork itself. So under classwork itself, you can see here turned in, assigned. So as and when the student are going to submit the assignment, the numbers will be reduced automatically from the assign. Earlier I showed it was 66 here, it was 0 here, right? So because none of the students have submitted, so it was 0. Okay, now the students have started submitting the assignment. See here, automatically the assigned will be reducing and turned in will be increasing. The number will be increasing. So which means 13 students have submitted and 53 students have not yet submitted. So this is how a teacher can view whether the students have submitted the assignment also. It is recorded by the system automatically, Classroom, Google Classroom automatically. Okay, and at any time the teacher can view this particular page and find out whether the students have submitted, all the students have submitted the assignment, or whether any pendings are there. So everything you can view from the Google Classroom. The teachers can view from the Google Classroom. Right. Now, once you receive this particular assignment, as a teacher, you are supposed to evaluate. Now, I am there in the teacher's classroom. I'm not there in the Google, student classroom. Okay. Now this is the student classroom. Okay. I'm moving to the teacher's classroom. Now this is a teacher's classroom. Okay. Now the teacher has to evaluate this assignment. How to evaluate it? You can see you have not yet evaluated. Okay. You go to the classwork, view assignment, go to the classwork, view assignment. So many students have done the work. Okay. Gopinath A. Here, a student named Gopinath A has given the answers for the assignment. All the 3 answers are correct. Now you are supposed to give the marks or points. Here to your right side, can you see grade? Now you can go to the grade, you can type it. So out of 6, everything is correct. So 6 out of 6. Something is wrong, you can type 4 marks or whatever, 5 marks, whatever you want to give, you can give. Now, since all the answers are correct, I'll give 6 out of 6. So since the student has answered all the 3 questions correctly, so manually you're going to view the student's assignment, the answer to that particular assignment, you're going to manually view that under classwork, under review assignment. You can individually you pick out a particular student assignment and view that manually, and you are going to give the marks. And now you want to send the marks to the students. How to send the marks to the students? Here, after grading, here can you see to your right side top return button? So if you click return, it will automatically, the marks will be automatically sent to the student through their mail. Or if you return multiple submissions, you can do that. Okay. So now I'm also going to give a private comment, like since he has given all the 3 answers correctly, I'll give the student a private comment called excellent. So I can post it as a cancel or post it. So I post it excellent. Okay. So even this particular private comment will reach the student through their mail. Okay. And now I'm going to send the marks. So for that, you have to click return. Return means you are sending the marks to the student through their mail. So again, click return. You are sending the marks. So immediately it will be received by the student. Okay. Now I'll go to one more thing. So I have viewed only one student's assignment, Gopinath, and I have given the mark to that particular student, and I've sent the mark also by clicking the return button. Now that particular person might have received that particular mail which I've sent, and I also given a private comment, excellent. So even that you would have received it. Now can you see, out of the 16 persons who have submitted, 18 persons who have submitted, 1 has been graded, which means you have finished evaluating that particular assignment of the student, that student. So as and when you are going to evaluate each student's assignment, and if you're going to give them the points and send the points, automatically another new thing will be opening called graded. So you have finished completing all the corrected all the assignments. As a teacher, you have corrected or evaluated all the assignments, and you have given the marks also to that particular person. Okay. So I'll try one more student. So click the particular student. Takes some time. Yes, Anita. So a student named Anita She has answered all the 3 correctly. So again, I'm going to give 6 out of 6. And I can also give some private comment called good. Right, I'm posting the comment. This will be separately posted. Comment will be separately posted. And now I have given the marks for her. So I am going to send the marks to her mail. To her mail, I'm going to send. Now I'll click return. Again, I'll click return so that the particular student will receive the marks. Okay. Now again, we'll go back to the class. See, I've evaluated for 2 students. Like that, you can manually evaluate for each student. So after evaluating, I'm sorry, I cannot evaluate all the students, only time is running out. We have to complete. After evaluating all the students, now teachers, you can view this. Okay. So the I've given the assignment for 66 students. Out of 66 students, immediately, like 19 students have given the answer. Out of that 19 students, I have graded, I've given the marks for, I have evaluated the assignment for 2 students. Okay. So you can do like this for all the students, you can do within that particular time. And if the students who are going to submit after the due date, the teachers will be intimated that the student has submitted lately. After the due date, he has submitted. So that will come under late submission. Okay. You can view that also, right? So now I am going back to the classroom again. Here. Now here also you can see 18 turned in, assigned 46, graded 2. So I cannot go on grading the students. I'm sorry. We are running short of time. So now how to view this? Now go to the grades page. See, this is the grades page. Now here, can you view? This is the assignment which I've given. Likewise, you can give any number of assignments you can give. So automatically the columns will be created. So each column will be created for each assignment, one assignment. So now this is the assignment which I've given GK, and many of the students have submitted. Now here, 2 students have evaluated for Gopinath and Anita. They have received the mark 6. So you can also see the class average. Class average is 6, which means they have scored 6 out of 6. So 100%, they have secured 100%. So you can also, so maybe one student may get 4 marks, one student may get 0 mark, or one student may get 2 marks. So accordingly, the class average will change. Okay, you can view this also as a class teacher. Any doubt in this? Any questions so far? Okay, I'll move on to the next one. So the main purpose of classwork page is to send the materials to the students, to share the materials with the students, either in the form of Word document or video or PPT they can share. Or the next one is they can give assignments for assessing the students. They can give the assignments, and as a teacher, as soon as they receive the assignment answers for the assignment, they can evaluate that. I've even shown how to evaluate, right? Now the next important step is they can also assess the students by giving a quiz, which is very, very important. So for that, again, we have to go to the classwork plus create icon. Now for the quiz, you have to select the second one, quiz assignment. So I'm selecting this quiz assignment. So same thing, like title, instructions, everything is going to be same. Okay. One second. Yes. Now, again, how you're supposed to create a quiz. Now I'm going to give a title for the quiz. Let it be quiz 2. Instruction. So if you want to give any instruction for the students for answering the quiz, you can give. Like I'll give, you can take 10 minutes. Huh? It's optional, okay, whether you give instruction to the students or not. So I'll go to classwork. I'm clicking the plus create icon, and after clicking the plus create icon, I'm selecting the quiz assignment. Okay, so after selecting the quiz assignment, this page will open. So I have given a title quiz 2, and I have given some instruction to the students regarding the quiz. So after doing this, go to your right side as usual. You know already what is this assign and the down arrow, and here also I've already explained you for which class you're going to give the quiz. So for B.Ed class I'm going to give, and I'm going to give the quiz for all the students who have joined this classroom. And most important thing is the points. So for how many points you are going to give the quiz. So I am going to select, so I'm going to give the quiz for 10 points. This is very, very important. You have to select the points for the, as we did for the assignment also, here also we have to select the points. Now due date. So here also you can select the due date. For example, like I'll select for tomorrow. So 8th July. Time, it is optional whether you select the time or you don't select it. Okay. So tomorrow is the due date. And the topic. So again, topic, it is a general knowledge only. I've already created a topic called general. So it is general. Again, if you want to do rubrics, but it is not essential to do rubric for a quiz. Quiz is going to be multiple choice or true or false or a short answer. So rubric is not essential. If you want, you can add rubric also. Okay, that's it. You have make all the changes here or to your right side. Now again, go to your left side. Under this instructions, you have this add button and create button. Okay. Now there are two methods of creating a quiz. Either this is a blank quiz. No, either you can click this, or you can go to this create. You can go to this create button as usual. A list of boxes. A list of boxes has been listed out here. Here you can choose this forms. So there are two methods of creating the quiz. Either click this blank quiz or go to create and click the forms. This is Google Forms. So this is also a template for the quiz. Okay. So either you click this blank quiz or go to create and select this forms, Google Forms. Okay. Either way you can do. Now I'll click this blank quiz itself. Okay, so as soon as if you click the blank quiz, a separate window has been opened for you. As usual, you can give a title here. Now I have given quiz 2, no? So I'll type the same name, quiz 2. And here also I can type a title, give a title for the quiz. This quiz relates to general knowledge. So I type general knowledge. Okay. Yes. Now this is the format of the template of the quiz. Okay. Now, after giving the title for the file name and the title for the quiz, now can you see these three icons to my right side? To your right side. Now this is the theme, color, customized theme, that is theme color. If you click this, you can select any colors you want as you like for the particular quiz. Now it is purple in color, no? We can make it as green in color. Okay, so you can choose any color if you want to for the quiz. Okay, I've done this. That's it. Okay, I've selected a color for this is a customized theme. Whatever color you want to choose, or if you want to add more colors also, you can do here. You can select here. Okay, that is the purpose of this icon. This is a theme icon. Now this is the preview. After completing completing the entire quiz, You can see the preview here if you click here, and this is the settings. Now for a quiz, settings are very important for the quiz. Okay, so first you have to do the settings. Click the settings. Now there are 3 tabs here: general tab, presentation tab, quizzes tab. Now under general tab, you are supposed to enable certain things and you are supposed to disable. You have to select or you should deselect certain things, okay, for making this as a quiz. So for under general tab, the first one is collect email addresses. So definitely we need the email address, because as and when the student is going to submit the answers for the quiz, they can view the the marks immediately through their mail. So you have to definitely collect the email address. Okay, and so you click here, you are selecting that, and you are going to select this response receipts also, and you are going to select always. So always you are going to receive the response receipts. Okay, and the next one is require sign in. Yes, the this one limit to 1 response. You are supposed to select this. The reason is, if you are not selecting this, one student can attend the quiz any number of times. So in order to make the students to attend the quiz only once, you have to select this limit to 1 response. So they cannot attend for the second time. They will not have a choice to attend for the second time. Okay, so under general tab, these are very important. Collect email addresses, responses, and always you have to select that, and under that limit to 1 response. And these 2 things you should not select. Edit after submit. So after submitting, they should not edit. No, so you should not enable this. You should not select this. So see summary charts and text. Even this you should not select from the teacher's point of view. Okay. The next one is presentation. So let it be like that. You don't have to shuffle questions order, show progress bar. No, you should not shuffle the order. Questions order. Okay. Answers, multiple options you can shuffle. Okay, but not this one. So don't select anything under presentation. Go to the quizzes. So sometimes if it is going to be off, just click this as on. Okay, that is select this, because we are going to prepare only a quiz. Make this a quiz. So you have to select this. Definitely, this is very, very important. So now under that, quiz options, release grade. Under release grade, you have 2 options. Immediately after each submission, later after manual review. Now for the you can choose anything what do you like. Okay, but this is a demo, and even many of the teachers and students would have attended a quiz under a Google form. There you would have seen immediately after submitting, you would have viewed the result. So this is because due to this selection. Okay, so immediately after each submission, you are able to view the marks which you have scored in the quiz. Okay, so I'm selecting only immediately after each submission. And the next one is respondent can view. Yes, the respondent should view the missed question, correct answers, point values. So all the 3 should have selected. It is already selected, so I'm not going to do anything. It is already selected. Now after finish of your settings, you have to save it. Okay, save your settings. I've done. Okay, so before starting a quiz, you are supposed to do these 3 things. This is optional whether you have to change the color or not. So preview, after completing, you can see the preview, and the settings is very, very important. If you want to send to any of your friends, you can send it. And this one is you can explore on your own. So this is undo, make a copy, move to trash, delink. So these things you can explore on your own later on. Okay. Now we'll move on to the quiz, how to do the quiz. So since we have done the settings, we have corrected the settings. See the email address, because we have selected no, we have to collect the email address. That's the reason why the email address is there. Now you are supposed to add questions to the quiz. Now how to add? To your right side, a box is there. Okay, a tower box is there. Now can you see this plus? So whenever you want to add some information, you're supposed to click this add button. This is add question. So now you should not need only the email address. You should also know the name of the student. So you can add here. One more information we are supposed to get it from the students might be name of the student. So I type here name of the student. Okay. So now I've typed the name of the students. It is here to your right side. There is a down arrow. Just click that. Here there are number of options. This is nothing but the type of questions. It's a short answer or a paragraph or a multiple choice or check boxes. Okay, and these will be useful for the persons who are doing the research, linear scale and all. Okay, so for the students this is enough. So we are going to select now. A name of the student is going to be only one line. So it is a short answer. So it is a short answer, right? So you are going to collect the name of the student. Then you are supposed to click this. Why am I saying this? You are not going to give answer because this is name of the students. You are not going to give any answer to this. So only the students have to give the answer. And you are not going to assign any mark for this because this is only a personal information which you are going to collect from the students. Okay. So since this is a personal information, no mark is allotted. So click done here. And this, this is a duplicate. Again, you want the same thing. If you click, it will come. Okay. See again the name of the student. So can you see the icons which is there at the bottom? Now this is a duplicate. So whenever you want the same question, again you click. That's it. Okay. Now this is what is this? This is a dustbin. That is for deleting, right? So I'll delete. So this is a duplicate and this is deleting purpose. And can you see this required? Definitely we should collect the name of the student, which is compulsory. Then you're supposed to make this as a compulsory name of the student, because our student should not leave this particular question unattended. So you are making this a compulsory. Click this. That is required. So the purpose of required is you are making this particular question compulsory, mandatory. Okay. So only if you are going to select this, there will be, when you are going to see in the quiz, there will be this red color asterisk mark, no? So which means that is compulsory. So whenever you are able to see this red asterisk mark, it denotes it is a compulsory question. You cannot skip that question. You have to answer the question. Then only you can submit a quiz. So in order to make it a mandatory, definitely you have to click this required button for all the questions. Okay. Now, so if you want to add any other details of the students, you can add again. Again, you can click if you want more personal details about the students, like standard, section, so maybe degree, BCom or BSc, so or contact numbers. If you want any other personal information, you can go on adding, and you can type the whatever description you need, and this is a short, that will be a short answer or whatever, and you can select this required button and make it as a mandatory. Now, I don't want that because email address and name of the student is sufficient for me. Now I'll move on to the questions, creation of questions. Now, how to create a question? Now it depends. Like, 1 minute. Now I'll start with that short answer. Okay. So now I'll type the first question. First question is, who is the president of? Okay. Now, for this, the student will answer only in one line or something like that, one word or whatever. Okay. Now, so you are supposed to choose what type of question is this. Now, this is a short question, so it is a short answer. So select this. So after typing it, go to your right side and select whatever type of question you would like. Okay, it is a short answer, so I'm selecting short answer. Now, for this, that definitely here for the name of the student, we didn't give answer. But for this, you're supposed to give the answer, then only it will be automatically corrected by the system. by the Google quiz. Okay, so automatically it will be corrected. Unless you give the answer, it will not be corrected. So I'll click the answer key. After clicking the answer key, I'll go to add a correct answer. So I'll type the name of the president is Ramnath. Sometimes they will type G. But few of them will type like this. So I will give another alternate answer also. Okay. Ramnath. So those who have answered like this, they should not get a wrong answer. Their questions cannot be corrected unless we give the other options. Okay, it can be Ramnath Govind. Even this capital letters matters a lot. If the student is going to type R to be a small letter, then that will become a wrong answer. So I'll type Ram or Sri, Mr. whatever. That will show as a wrong answer. Okay, so I've given so many options. So if the student is going to answer any one of these, automatically he will be given a mark for the correct answer. Okay, now I'm going to fix the mark for this particular question. Say I will allot 2 points. So you can press this up arrow, you will get the marks. So I have typed the question. I've typed the question, I've selected to be this question to be a short answer, and I've given the answer, and I've given the points also. Now after that, you have to click done, and then you have to make this as a compulsory question. So all the questions are compulsory. So I have to click this required. So I've finished the first question. So I want to move to the next question. Okay. So whenever we want to add another question, you have to click this plus button. So I'm clicking this plus button. Now, the second question is, I would like to give a multiple choice, but a picture. Identify following person. Identify the following person. Okay. Now I am going to insert a picture for this. So, and I'll give the options answers. So I have to select this first of all. So I'm going to give as a multiple choice only. So multiple choice. Now I want to add a picture. Now for adding a picture, so now can you see this? Either you have to go here, or can you see here the same icon? So either you have to go here or here. Anywhere you can click. Okay, so now I'll click. The picture is already saved in my system. Okay, so I'll click here, or you can say, you can search from Google Drive, URL, photos, anything you can do. Okay, since I've already saved in my system, I'll give browse. Yes. This is a big picture, so I'm making it short. You can adjust the picture also. Right. So it is already there saved in my system. So I'm selecting directly. Otherwise, you can go for a search and you can find out, browse and you can find out. Okay. So you can adjust the picture accordingly. Whatever size you want, you can do. Okay. Now, so you have to identify the following person. Now I'm going to, this is a multiple choice. So I'm going to give the options, right? Shikha can be Bila Rajesh or so how many ever options you want, you can select 2 options, 3 options, 4 options. So how many ever options you want. Some people will be they will be sticking up to the 3 options. Some people would like to give 4 options. You can give accordingly. Giving the 4th option. So I have typed the question and I've selected a picture from my device and I've added the picture here and I've typed the 4 options. That's enough. Okay. Now I have to select which is the correct answer, right? So for that I have to, this is very easy. So just press the answer key as usual. Now, which is the correct answer? She is Bila Rajesh and everything is similar, but correct spelling should be there. So this is the correct answer. So I select this. Now I've chosen the correct answer and marks as usual. So after giving the answer, definitely you have to mark, select the marks. And I finished. So finish selecting the answer. So click done. Now I'm going to make this as a compulsory question. So I have to click required. Now, this particular option can be shuffled for each and every student. So how to do that? You have these 3 buttons, right? Okay. Now can you see yes? Shuffle option order. So if you click this, if you select that, automatically this answer options will be shuffled. So all the 4 options will be shuffled for each and every student as and when they go through the quiz, it will be shuffled. Okay. Right. So I'll move on to the next question. Again, I'm adding this. Sorry. So after completing the second question, the third question, I would like to take a question from a quiz which has been already prepared, which I have been already sent to some of the students. I would have prepared already some quiz. So I would like to import a question from that particular quiz, the previous quiz. So how to do that? Can you see this? Second one, under this plus button, under the plus button, can you see this import question? So you are going to click this. So once you click this, now the various quizzes which I've already done will be here. Okay. Can you see? Many quizzes are there. So I'm going to select the one from the previous quiz. Okay. So I've selected. Now to my right side, can you see this? To your right side, can you see this? This is the previous quiz which I've already prepared. Now from here, whatever question I would want, I can import the question here to the new quiz which I'm creating now. So I have to select the question. So now I select this third question. Okay. Third question. Now this question I would like to import from the previous one. So I have selected this particular question. Now I'm going to import. So see under this particular thing, import question is there now. So select that. So I'm going to import the questions. Click that import question. Now automatically the question is here. Okay. Can you see? So after the second question, the third question was copied from the previous quiz which I've already done. So for that you have to go to this import question, select the quiz from which quiz you want to select a question, select the quiz and select the question and import the question. Automatically it will be there in your system. And the answer and maybe marks, everything would have been already done in the previous quiz. So we don't need, see already required is there. So everything was already done in the previous quiz. So that's what. So I've done the third question. So I've taught you what is the second icon also. So the first one is to add how many ever questions you want, you can add. And the second icon is for importing the questions from your previous quizzes already made. Okay. And this one I taught you what is the image. Okay. Now I'll teach. This is the YouTube image. Okay. You cannot add video. That picture will be there. Now I'll teach you what is this. The last one. Now this has been divided. This is nothing but if you want to give a break to the quiz. That is, you don't want to make a quiz in a single page. You want to divide into parts, sections. Okay. So you want to view the quiz into 2 pages, first page and the second page. Because if you like to give 20 questions or so, something like that, you cannot type all the 20 questions in one single page. So you have to give a break. You have to divide the quiz into 2 sections. So that is the purpose of this, right? If you click here, you are dividing the quiz. See, after one section, continue to the next section. So you are moving on to the next section, right? So now, if you want to give a title, you can give page number 2 or something like that. Page 2. Okay. Now again, I'm going to add a question. So now third question I've completed. I'll move on to the, after giving a break, after dividing the quiz into sections, I'm giving the next question, which is the fourth question. Yes. Fourth question is, which are the symptoms Okay. Now this question, I'm going to make this question to be a checkbox. Now, what is a checkboxes? Checkboxes is to certain questions, you may have multiple answers, multiple responses. Okay. For a particular question, you can have multiple responses. So for a question, that there need not be only one answer to the question. There may be multiple answers also. So if the particular question is going to be consisting of multiple answers, then you have to select this checkboxes. Okay. From the question type, you have to select the checkboxes. Now, for this question, there are going to be multiple answers for this. Okay. So, I read off. The second option is yes. Third option is and fourth option is committee. Okay. Now, so this question consists of multiple responses. So I have chosen the question type to be checkboxes. Now we are supposed to give that's all. I've typed the question and as well as the answers, various options. Now I'm going to give the correct answers. Now what are the correct answers? So which are not the symptoms of COVID-19? Giddiness, stomachache, vomiting. Now these are going to be the 3 correct answers. Now I'll give points, assign marks to this, 2 marks, and done, and make it as a required question. This is a mandatory, compulsory question. And for each student, if you want to shuffle this particular options, you can do. Click this 3 buttons, 3 dots, and select this shuffle option order. Okay, done. Now I've done the fourth question also. Remember, I've given 10 marks for the quiz. So one more last question is add a question. Now, since in this quiz, we don't have a separate option called true or false, but we can create this true or false by using the multiple choice. Okay. So I type the 5th question to be a true or false. I make the fifth question to be a true or false question. Okay. This. Coronavirus, a non-communicable disease. Now, this is going to be a multiple choice only, but what I'm going to type here, I'll type only true or false, that's it, okay? So that we can make a true or false question also. There is not a separate option called true or false here. So we are creating the option called true or false, okay? Now only true or false, only two options I've typed. Either it should be true or it should be false. Now answer key. I hope many of them will be trying to answer this question. I don't know whether it's going to be a correct answer or a wrong answer. Is that a true? Or is that a false? So is coronavirus a non-communicable disease? No, it is a communicable disease. So it is false, right? Okay. Done. I've given the marks also. I've allotted 2 marks for this, and I've done with the question and answer. Finish, and I'm going to make it as a required. No need to shuffle. Why? True or false only now. So I'm not going to shuffle the options here. I'm not going to select that. Okay, that's all. I finished. That's all. All the 5 questions I've done. That's it. Nothing more. So other things you can explore on your own if you want, because the other option is not required for a teacher point of view or students. That will be used for the researchers point of view. For preparing, see the Google Forms is also the same thing, same format, same template. Okay, many of the researchers have started using this particular quiz type. Okay, by using the Google Forms. And that will be the other options, icons will be useful for them. So for as a teacher, this is sufficient and this. Okay, now I'm going to close this. Now I'll tell you. Now we are supposed to assign, right? We have given the title, we have given the instruction, and we have chosen everything here. For B.Ed, we have given 10 marks, and we have given the due date. We have selected a topic, and we have created the quiz also. It's here. Okay. Now, as usual, you are supposed to post it. Either you post it for a later date or you do it immediately. I'll do it immediately. Okay. Okay. So as soon as I'm going to post it, you can view under the stream quiz, right? I will give one more quiz assignment. Okay, fast. No need of instruction. 10 marks. Topic is general. Okay. I will add from a try. Because this particular quiz, everybody have viewed the question as well as the answer. So I don't want the students to answer this quiz. Okay. I'll give you another one, interesting one. You can find out. You can answer that particular quiz. Okay. Now I request the students to answer this particular quiz. Quiz 1, not quiz 2. Because quiz 2, the answers has been leaked out. I think it has been posted. Yes. GK. So, and the students have joined this classroom. You can view that particular quiz. That will be interesting. Okay. Now, teacher's point of view, after you see this particular quiz, you can see under the grades, even the quiz will be added. Here, quiz 2, and this is the first one. GK, no due date. Sorry, This is quiz 1 and this is quiz 2. These two things I have added. Okay. So teachers can view who has submitted and who has not submitted. One more thing I would like to give some instruction to the teachers. You can explore on your own, but still to your left side, there are three horizontal lines. Just click that. See here. So the classes, the calendar, you just click and see, you can explore on your own. You can see calendar. If you go for the calendar, see the due dates we have given for assignment and we have given for quiz. No, see 8th assignment quiz 2 is 8th and assignment which we gave for 3 days. No, see it is there seen in the calendar. You can explore on your own. And to-do list. Now to-do list, the teachers, if you are able to view this to-do list, you can see who has given the submitted the assignment. See, assign, turned in 18 here. Here you can view. See. So what you are supposed to do and what is your pending work, everything you can see from this to-do list. Okay. This is as usual. It is your settings, your profile. If you want to add your picture, you can add, and you can read out these things. Whether you can select or you deselect that, it is your option. See, you can explore on your own these things. It depends upon your convenience and your wish whether you select or deselect these settings. Okay. I think people I've already taught you. There are two people, teachers and students, whom you can invite with the help of their email addresses and grades I've shown you. That's it. This is very simple about the Google Classroom. Anything else? I'll stop sharing.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. I've completed exactly within the time. I hope so.
Thank you, ma'am. Shall we pass on to the answering questions of the participants?
Yes.
Ma'am, the first question.
Yeah, tell me, ma'am.
Shall we proceed, ma'am?
Yes.
Can we change the class code as our wish?
Yes. I can I show that? Okay.
Yes.
I'll share the screen. Okay. They wanted to change the passcode, right? Class code.
Yes, class code.
Oh, okay. I'll share it. Yes. Yes. Are you able to view this page?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
You are able to view now, right?
Yes.
Now, the question is whether we can change the class code as we like, right? I told you, no, under stream page, go to that this flower icon, which is called settings. Go to that settings, and under class code, there is a down arrow, right? Click that down arrow. Now, if you want to reset, you can reset. See here, reset. You can reset. Okay. So a new class code will be changed. Okay.
Then second question, ma'am. As we are adding the students, how to remove a student from our class if the student is
okay, better I can be there in the sharing position itself. Okay, for that they wanted to remove a student. Okay, here I sorry, Snegia, I'm very sorry to do this. No other way. Yes, you can remove the student. See, if you click this, you can remove. Okay.
Yes.
Same way you can do. You can do for students also. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Third question.
Hmm.
While sending the assignment and the material, is there any capacity for sending the material?
For no assignment or materials for a teacher.
Yes. Yes,
As a
ma'am.
teacher, right? If it is going to be a Word document or a PPT, it is not going to take much of the capacity, right? I had the experience of sending a video. That's what I told when I was adding the video, what I said. So I told I cannot do it now because it will take time, some time to upload a video. So it is better if it is going to be, the material is going to be in video format. The teachers can take a small chapters, not at a stretch. They cannot shoot a video for half an hour. Then it will become very difficult for them to upload here in the Google Classroom. Okay, so it can be done in parts. Okay, into they can divide the lesson into certain parts, and they can say part 1, part 2, part 3, like that. Number Singam 1, Singam 2, Singam 3 சொல்ற மாதிரி.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. The next question, is there any shortcut way for theoretical assignments?
Shortcut way in the sense like
How to use Google Classroom to evaluate qualitative assignment? Is
that's
there
what
any
you can give.
shortcut?
No shortcuts will not be there. You can use rubric. I showed rubric. So because you can divide the assignment into various criteria so that the students will focus on that particular criteria and prepare their answer accordingly. Okay, that will become very qualitative. Okay, the assignment will be qualitative in that case. So because each and every student will know where to focus. Okay, for while preparing the answer for the assignment, they know where they are supposed to give more importance.
Yes, ma'am. The next question, is there any possibility of correcting the answers using pen tool and give marks to the each answer?
No, you cannot use a pen tool. I'll give you some example. Like you cannot do in a Google Classroom. Even I'll tell you, even a school is conducting test. They are conducting a test, a written test through the Google Classroom. How? Just they will post the questions. So we can schedule the questions. No, we can schedule the questions for a date as well as for a time. Say you are giving a test, a small test which consists of 25 marks. Okay, it can be a test. So you can schedule for a date and time. Say tomorrow morning 10 o'clock. Between if you can post it, you can schedule the test and you can post it for that particular date and time. So tomorrow morning 10 o'clock you can post it to all the students. What they have to do, they have to write the test at home in the presence of their parents, and that will be the answer script will be signed by the parent, and it is scanned and it is sent to the respective subject teachers through mail, to their mail ID, to the respective subject teacher's mail ID. Suppose it is accountancy subject, so whoever taught that particular accountancy subject, it will be sent to that particular teacher's mail ID. There they can give that whatever ticking options, so they can mark, they can correct, and again they can send the marks to the respective students with the help of it. That alone.
The last question, ma'am. Can we take interactive video sessions through Google Classroom?
No, it is not like online. Online, no. So you cannot do that. That is Google Meet. You can do under Google Meet, not under Google Classroom. Okay, only the recorded video alone can be uploaded, not a current video. Okay, not directly online classes. Okay, you can use the Google Meet in that case.
Thank you, ma'am, for answering. And now we are at the end of the session of this webinar, Google Classroom. Good afternoon to one and all. If you have God on your side, everything becomes clear. I thank God Almighty who blessed us to make this workshop webinar a grand success. On behalf of Nazareth College of Education for Women, it's my pride privilege to deliver the vote of thanks. First of all, I would thank our resource person, Dr. K. SHOBA, Assistant Professor, Sir Theagaraya College, Chennai, for taking her precious time out for this workshop. Thank you, madam. Really, the workshop was very useful, informative, interesting, right from the beginning. The practical demonstration was perfect. And your explanation, ma'am, was very, very excellent. And the step-by-step explanation really was awesome. And we learned the essence of Google Classroom on the whole. Next, I would like to thank our secretary, Mr. A.N. Henry Maris, for his great support. Beloved Principal, Dr. B. Golden Kisha, and Organizing Secretary, Mrs. P. Gayatri, Assistant Professor, Head Department Computer Science, and all the teacher educators, participants, students, technical supporter, who was the backbone of this workshop, Google Classroom. Once again, I thank you all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Welcome.